Can't hear you. You muted yourself.
I did mute myself.
There you go.
Well, oh wait, it's up here. Never mind.
It's me trying to tell you what to do. That's wonderful.
All right, thumbs up if you can hear me. And I did mute you guys. Okay. Thank you. All right, see how you feel comfortable? Can you hear me okay? Yes, okay. Starting with just some breathing, getting those arms moving. Inhale, just stretch those arms up. And exhale, lower the arms, belly button pulls in. Practice that Pilates breathing while you're breathing. Stretch the arms up again. Inhale. And exhale, belly button pulls in. One more time. Inhale, stretch it up. And exhale, lower the arms down gently. Good. Go ahead onto your backs. And these will be bent, feet will be flat. We'll start with just some small trunk curls, arms are to the side. You're gonna inhale, head lifts just slightly. And then exhale, belly button pulls in, lifting the shoulders off the mat. Take another inhale, and exhale, lower back down. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lower down. Let's do one more of those, just kind of warming up the spine. Inhale, lift the head, then the shoulders, belly button pulls in, and lower back down. Keeping the head down, let's bring our legs up to a tabletop position. One leg at a time. And the thighs are right over your hips, and the lower legs are right, they're parallel to the floor. So we're gonna start with some toe taps. From your hips, just warming up the hips and legs, lower down, tap your toe, and then exhale, draw it back up. Head stays down for now. Lower toe down and bring it up. We're gonna alternate sides. Tap the toe down, so we're taking it from the hip hinge down. So you feel the lower rectus abdominis working, and the hip flexors. Keep those legs toe tapping. Take the hands behind the head and add a little trunk curl and stay up here. So we're staying in the trunk curl and we're continuing the toe taps down and exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Continue alternating, good. Take your time. And one more each side. Breathing. And then lower the head down and lower those feet down onto the mat. Continuing warming up the spine before we get into hundreds is we're gonna just do a little bridging, articulating the spine as we do so. So we're gonna start with that little pelvis scoop. We're gonna tip the pelvis, arms are to the side. We're gonna start lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, engaging the backs of the legs, using the hamstrings and glutes. And then exhale, roll back down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Pause at the bottom, find that neutral pelvis, and let's take that again. Pelvis tilts under, and then roll up through the spine. Keeping the ankles right under your knees, roll back down one vertebrae at a time. And pause at the bottom. We're gonna add on to this next one. Pelvis tilt, roll up into that bridge, hold, stay up here, stay lifted. Now, lifting both heels up, we're doing basically a calf raise while we're on our bridge. So lift both heels up and both heels down. Both heels up and down. Four more, and up and down. Lift the heels up, we're staying in bridge and down. Two more, up and down. Last one, up and down. Roll down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time to return back to the mat. Give the knees a little hug as you need to. Good. So traditional classic Pilates mat, after warm up, we kind of start with hundreds, which is where we're going right now. So legs up to tabletop are an option. You could also take the legs straight up to the ceiling. You could also lower the legs slightly out on an angle. So you choose where you want your legs to be. Just be mindful of your lower back, keeping it in a neutral and not hyperextended. So arms are to your side. If you've not done hundreds before, it's a 5 count inhale and a 5 count exhale. We're gonna roll up and stay in that trunk flexion like we practiced. And we're gonna pulse those arms. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. You can also do the legs here. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. If your neck bothers you, you can put the head down, keep the arms pumping, and exhale. We're only halfway there. Stay rolled up in the trunk flexion if you can. Belly collapses on the exhale. 3 more sets, strong arms. 2 more sets. 1 more set. And relax the head and bring those knees in. Good. Place your feet on the mat. Okay. We're gonna roll to our side to give ourselves a push to come up to a seated position. I see someone else just joined us. Hello. Okay, we're gonna do a half a roll down through the spine. We're not gonna do the roll up because that is actually a very challenging exercise. So we're gonna just do the roll back part. So hands can be here or they can be out in front. So we're gonna start with that pelvis scooping under first, rolling partway back. Keep scooping. Find that spot where you feel like you're gonna lose it, right? Take a breath and then draw yourself back up, sitting up nice and tall at the end. Good. And exhale, belly button pulls in, roll it back. You can challenge yourself by letting go of your thighs if you feel comfortable. If not, hang on to those thighs. Use them to help you get up and sit up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more. And exhale, scoop and roll back. Hold. And bring yourself on up on your inhale. And let's do 1 more. We're gonna hold a little longer this time. Exhale and roll back. And stay here. Breathe. 1 more inhale and exhale. And inhale, drawing that yourself all the way up. Take a little breath. We're gonna add arms on to this exercise. So same thing. Arms can be here or under your thighs. Exhale and roll back. Stay here. Now, arms are gonna slowly raise up and then they're gonna come back down. They're gonna stay here. You're gonna raise those arms up. Woo, and bring it back down. 1 more time, raise those arms up. Bring it back down and draw yourself all the way up. Sit up nice and tall. Catch your breath. And we'll do that 1 more time. Okay? So kind of notice when you lift those arms how much it challenges you a little bit more. Okay? So we try not to change where you are on that scoot back when the arms raise. So exhale, roll it back. Stay here. Now raise those arms up a little bit and bring it back down. 2 more times. Inhale up and exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. Go ahead if you want to extend those legs out and stretch over to stretch that lower back. And walk your feet back in. We will roll all the way down. So again, arms can be here or here. Exhale, scoop the tailbone, roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. And then walk your feet in slightly. So we're gonna do leg circles, single leg circle. Reaching 1 leg up to the ceiling. Stretching the toes best you can to the ceiling. If you have tight hamstrings, you can soften the knee. Bottom knee can be bent, or you can fully extend the bottom leg, okay? I'm gonna keep that pelvis nice and still though. So we're gonna inhale and circle the leg to the side, exhale and finish the circle. Take that again, inhale, circle, and exhale, finish. 4 more this direction, inhale, and exhale, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pause, we're gonna go the other direction, same leg. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. 4 more, inhale, and exhale. Keep that pelvis grounded, and 3, breathing, and 2, and last one. Pause. Give that knee a little hug. You can either grab above or below the, either on the shin or underneath the thigh. Just give a little hug. And let's switch to the other side. Other leg reaches to the ceiling. Bottom leg could be bent. This is good if you have some back issues. Kind of helps keep that pelvis a little more stable. Inhale, start your circle, go out to the side, circle down and around. I'm gonna hit the wall, so I'm just gonna let you guys do it. 2 and 3, 4, good. And 5, one more this direction. 6, pause, let's go the other way. And 6, inhale and exhale as you circle. And 3, breathe. 2, and finish that last one. Give your knee a little hug to your chest and stretch that out a little bit. Okay, roll to your side to bring yourself on up to a seated position. I'm going to face you on this one. So take your legs about the width of your mat, which is just slightly wider than your hips. We'll do a little, we'll start with spine twist, and then we will go to saw. Okay? So arms are out to the side. Again, if you have tight hamstrings, you have your knees soft like so. You can see me? Yep. Okay. And we're just going to twist to the side. We're going to rotate through the waistline and then back to center. So exhale and inhale, center. Keep those arms nice and wide. I have the wall that I'm hitting and center. So really reaching behind with that arm as best you can and center. Rotate, so working rotation through the spinal column. And one more here and center. Keeping those legs right where they are, going into saw. So we're gonna add that rotation. We're gonna round and curve. We're gonna pulse for 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna sit up right where I started. Rotate, reach for your pinky toe, pulse 3, 2, 1, and sit up tall. Again, rotation with spinal flexion, and rotate 3, 2. Back arm is really reaching up, and you almost wanna think of that pinky reaching towards the ceiling behind you. And we got one more set, rotate, and pulse, 3, 2, 1, sit up. And then last one, so we're even, and pulse it, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Bring your legs together. All right, you ready for the abdominal series? So those are 5 exercises. We will do them back to back, but you can certainly pause. If you need to put your head down at any time, go ahead and do that. So we have single leg stretch, double leg stretch, we have scissors, and oh gosh, double straight leg stretch. They're also the same, and then crisscross at the end. Okay. So we'll start on our backs, and we'll find that tabletop position like we did for warm up. So you can bring one leg up at a time, making sure that back stays in neutral. We'll start with single leg stretch, which is basically kind of a bicycle of the leg. We'll trunk curl up. So exhale, curl yourself up. One leg will extend, other knee pulls in slightly, and then we're gonna switch. And I'm just using my hands to just kind of guide my knee to keep it in line with my hip. And keep switching. Switch and breathe, switch. Switch, 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself into a ball shape. Extend everything out on your inhale. And exhale, sweep it back in. Down, you can choose to just do the legs or just do the arms on this one. 4 more. Extend out on the inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale out. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. Keeping rolled up if you can. Scissor the legs, pulse, pulse, and change. So both legs are straight. And I'm grabbing above or below that knee joint. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, belly button pulls in, Pilates breath. Last set. Bring the legs together, hands behind the head. You can do tabletop for this one as well. We're gonna lower the legs down. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, draw it back up. This is your variation. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hold up. 4 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale. You could also have the head down as an option. Last 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, draw it in. Last one. Last exercise, crisscross back to tabletop and rotate and rotate. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Either give your knees a hug or stretch your body long, whichever feels best for you. You made it, you finished the 5 series. And breathe. Good. Walk your feet in, and knees will be bent. We're gonna go back to some bridging. Sorry, I'm too close to the wall here. And we're gonna add some leg lifts with our bridging arms. Make sure the arms are firmly supporting yourself on that mat. Think of the collarbones being open and the upper back really supporting you here. So scoop the tailbone, roll up, find your bridge just like we did in warm up. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna lift one leg up to the ceiling. Lower that leg, match it up with the other thigh, and then pull it back to the ceiling. Lower and lift. 4 more here. 4. So you can exhale when you lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Try to stay in your bridge. Readjust if you need to. Take the other leg up to the ceiling. Stretch it long. Reach it out. Exhale, pull it up. Down. Pull it up. 3, 4, 2 more. 5, 6. Bring that foot down. And then roll down. Exhale and roll out of your bridge. And pause. Good. Corkscrew. Legs up to the ceiling. Pilates stance. So heels are slightly together. Inner V stance. Keeping the hips down. We're just doing a little modified corkscrew. We're going to circle clockwise. Inhale. And exhale, pause. Then counterclockwise. Inhale. And exhale, pause. Keep those legs glued together. This is a lot like that single leg circle. But now we have both legs. Inhale and exhale when you finish. Keep alternating sides. Let's do one more set. And one more here. Good. Rest those legs. And let's roll on to our sides. Okay. We're going to prepare for side lying leg work. So you have a couple options as to how you want to place your upper body and lower body as well. You can be up on your elbow, which keeps the neck elongated, also works the underside and your shoulder a bit. Or if your shoulder gets tired, you can lower yourself completely flat. We want to keep that waistline still lifted and active here, even though you're lying flat. Okay? So I'll probably do a combination of both. We're going to start with the hips stacked. For my ladies, if this is too much pressure on that greater trochanter bone, you can slightly bring the legs forward on a slight diagonal. Okay? Hips stay stacked. We're going to start with leg kicks. So if you're like me, just watch if you have a wall or furniture nearby that you're not going to kick that. Okay? So we got inhale, reach to the front, 2 pulses, and then reach back, 2 pulses. Leg is straight. We got inhale front and exhale back. I like to flex my foot when I go to the back, so I get a little more activation in that glute and hamstring. But if you get cramps in your feet from doing the pointing and flexing, you can just keep your foot in neutral. 2 more here. And 1 more. Okay, bring your leg directly to the side without rotating it, because we'll do 2 different exercises with leg lifts. We're going to stay in parallel or just kind of a neutral, knees facing towards me or towards the side. I'm gonna lift up and I'm gonna lower. So I'm not getting as high here on this one because I haven't added the rotation yet. We're really getting to that gluteus minimus and medius right here on the side that you feel. And you can inhale when you lift, exhale when you lower. Keep lifting through that waistline. How's everyone doing? I know you can't talk to me, but it looks like everyone's still doing, hanging in there. Last one. And then keep the leg just slightly hovered over the bottom leg. Small leg circle. Circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do hot potato. It's called 2 taps front, and then switch 2 taps back. Quick tap, tap, and switch, tap, tap. So we're still working that outer thigh. We're also accenting that in, so we get a little inner thigh work. And pulse, pulse, change, pulse, pulse, change. Last set, pulse, pulse. Good. Bicycle of the leg. Draw the knee up in front, extend to the front, and then pull it through, making it as exaggerated as possible. 2. We'll do 5 in each direction. 3. So it's not about speed, it's about quality and being very intentional. And last one here. And then we're going to reverse it. So reach back first, kick the leg up in front, and then bend it through. 2. And 3. And 4. One more this direction. And 5. Good. We're going to take the top leg. You can either tuck it behind, bring it over. We're going to work the bottom leg now for a little inner thigh work. So just make sure that bottom leg is rotated where the inner thigh is actually facing the ceiling here. And we're just going to lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pause. Bring the legs together. One more exercise on this side. You're gonna, if you're not already completely flat, you're gonna go all the way down. You're gonna rest your head on your bottom arm, and the legs are still stacked. This hand can be here, but if you feel like you need some support, like you feel a little wobbly, then put your hand here in front. Okay. We're going to lift the top leg. This is called torpedo, by the way. It works both outer thigh and inner thigh. We're going to lift the top leg and hold. Take the bottom leg up to meet it and hold. Now, both legs joined together will lower down and lift up. Down and lift up. So on the way up, you're working your outer thigh on the top and your inner thigh of the bottom leg. Lift. 4 more. And 4. And 3, and 2, and 1, and rest. Good. We're going to swing around to the other side. Don't worry, I'll give you a nice stretch after we're done with both sides. So we started on our sides, hips are stacked, waistline lifted and active, and legs can be slightly in front if you need to. Up on the elbow, make sure the elbow's right under your shoulder or completely flat. Top hand here or here. Kick it to the front, pulse, pulse, and reach it back, pulse, pulse. Inhale front, and exhale back. Inhale front, and exhale back. Inhale front, and exhale back. Inhale, and exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more sets. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the leg directly to your side. Keep it parallel. We're just lifting a little up and lower down. So it's not a big lift. Lift and lower. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, one more here, and 8. Small leg circles, circle it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hot potato, 2 taps front with a foot, and 2 taps back. Tap, tap, and change. Keep lifting through that waistline. If you need, if your arm's getting tired, go it lower all the way flat. And 3 more. Breathe. And 2. And 1 more here. Good. Pause. And we have bicycle of the leg. So the knee comes up in front. I extend to the front and pull it through. And again, reach it. 2. And 3. And 4. 1 more this direction. 5. We're going to reverse it. So you're going to reach it back first. Hopefully you have more room than I do. Again, watch that furniture. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And stack those legs. So we have torpedo. Actually, we did inner thighs first. So sorry, inner thighs first, then we'll go down to torpedo. So top leg bends, bottom leg is working now. Lift it up, 1 and 2. Never let it rest. 3, 4. Squeeze 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 more, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Now both legs stack and lower yourself all the way down. Head resting on that bottom arm. Hop in either here or here for some support. Okay. Top leg lifts and hovers. Bottom leg lifts to squeeze and hold. Then both legs lower, down and up together. Down and lift. 2 and lift. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 2 more here, 7, and 1 more, 8, and pause. Good, from here you can go ahead and roll onto your backs. We'll take that nice stretch that I promised. This is the best version. You could also do this seated. It's called thread the needle or figure 4 stretch. So bring the cross one leg over the other, knee opens. You can stay here and just kind of push that knee open, or you can reach between the legs and draw the bottom leg in. So this should feel good, stretching the gluteus minimus and medius that we worked a lot. And you maybe even feel it in the hamstring a bit, depending on your flexibility. And let's switch to the other side. Cross the other knee over, open that knee, and then lace your hand between the legs, draw the bottom leg in if you're able. And uncross those legs. And let's roll to the side and go ahead and roll all the way over onto your stomachs. Do a little back extension. Okay. So we're going to place our hands near our shoulders. We're going to start with a mini swan. I'm going to engage my glutes and hamstrings. We're going to keep those nice and engaged. My feet are staying on the mat or on the floor. Lengthening through the spine. I start in neutral. I inhale, I start lifting my head first, then my chest a little bit, and then you see my arms if I can. That feels okay for your spine. Exhale and lower down. Now if you have any spine issues, I only want you to come to about neutral, or maybe just halfway. Inhale and lift, just so you're activating that spine. So if you're just here, that's perfect, that's fine. And then exhale and lower back down. Let's do one more. Spinal extension. Inhale and just lift. Wherever that is for you, keep those glutes engaged. And exhale and lower back down. Let's do a little swimming. We'll start with spinal balance first, meaning opposite arm and leg. We'll take it slow. So lift right arm and left leg, inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. Left arm, right leg, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. 2 more sets slow like that. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale, we're left arm, right leg now. Exhale, lower. 1 more set slow. And last one. Now you can continue at this tempo or take it into true swimming where we stay lifted and keep switching. Switch, switch. Long necks, don't look up. Look at your mat. Breathe. And exhale, release. Good. Use your hands, push yourself up. You can do either a child's pose where the knees are open, or if you have knee issues, I want you to just do a cat stretch, just so you can round that spine in the opposite direction. All right, have a seat. We'll work on a little balance, and then we'll finish off with a stretch. So I'm gonna face you on this one. Actually, I'll do both ways so you can see. So we're not going to roll this, but we're gonna work on just some core balance. So this is kind of based off of open leg rocker exercise, and we're gonna do a very modified version of it, okay? So we're gonna start, grab a hold underneath your thighs. You are gonna kind of shift your weight back a little bit past the tailbone, and then lift one leg up, find that tabletop. This would be your just kind of finding that balance, okay? You can opt to stay here. Breathe. Abdominals are pulling in, the back is slightly lengthened. You can opt to also extend the legs, which then you would grab up a little higher. That's for people that are maybe more flexible, they can do that, or they want more of a challenge. Okay, breathe. So we're just staying here. We're just working core balance. Now you can let go if you think you're ready. Still keeping those legs where they are. And one more breath here. Good. Place your feet down. Go ahead and extend those legs out. And sit up nice and tall, and we'll start some stretching to cool down. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then exhale, lengthen out over, reaching for those ankles, holding here, stretching the hamstrings, the lower back. Breathe into it. And then slowly roll yourself back up, sitting up 1 vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and open those legs to a straddle position, wherever that is for you. Okay. And again, we're just gonna walk those hands forward, 1 fingertip at a time, hinging forward from the hips, finding that stretch in the inner thighs, groin area, breathing. Allow gravity to take over. Keep breathing into it. And slowly walk those hands back in to roll yourself back up and bring those legs together. I'm gonna take a modified mermaid stretch just to get a lateral stretch. I'm just tucking my feet to the side, and then I'm holding on to my ankle with one hand, okay? Now you can take this, if you're able to take this arm away, reach up, you can stay here, or if you're able to arch over. Ooh, that's a challenge, right? We don't get much lateral activity, unless maybe you're a speed skater, right? And bring it up and release. Good. Swing your legs around to the other side. Hold on to that top ankle for support. Reach that other arm straight up to the ceiling to start. If this is a challenge, you can just stay here. And then over top, reach over the head. You can use this hand to help pull you a little closer if that feels okay for you. And release. Nice opening of the rib cage there. I love that. Go ahead and just sit how you feel comfortable. You can maybe do diamond shape or cross legs or legs out in front. Take your shoulders and roll them back a few times. And then relax the arms to the side. Half head circle with the head just to the front though. Just releasing any tension in that neck. And last one. And then you'll bring your head up so it is stacked on top of the spine. Finishing off with some breathing. Inhale, stretch it up like we did in the beginning. Exhale and open. And give me one more big breath. And exhale and open. Good, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I got sweaty. So thank you so much for being here this evening. Thank you. And I'll be back on Saturday.
See you Saturday.